welcome back to the Chelmsford News Show. I'm Tom Christiano. Well, I'm here for another show about the Chelmsford Art Society at the Chelmsford Library with the two co-presidents of the Chelmsford Art Society, Barbara Ludinsky on my far right and Elaine Seidel in the middle here. So how many pieces do we have on the show this year and how many artists? Elaine, do you want to mention that?
Sure. We had 30 of our member artists enter this year with 54 beautiful pieces of art. 54,
and we'll go over every piece on this show. And how many members do we have now in the Art Society?
2022 has been great. We have 13 new members and 76 overall.
76, fantastic. And the Art Society's what, about over 50 years old now?
So it was 1970 was the start of the Art Society of Chelmsford. So yes, it's very
That's fantastic, and thank both of you for helping to keep it going by being co-presidents. I know it's been a few years now that you've been the co-presidents, right? Do you know exactly? But anyway, it's at least three or 4 years or something.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it because without people like you stepping up for these hard jobs that take a lot of time, we wouldn't have the Chelmsford Art Society. So we appreciate it very much. I'm a member. I've been a member over 40 years now, maybe 42 years, I think it is.
Well,
so
Tom,
I know I don't look 42 years old, but I am.
But Tom, we stand on the shoulders of all of the artists that ran the society before us. And this group is so amazing. We had so many volunteers come and help set up this show that it took just about an hour.
1 hour, fantastic.
And it was fun. We love having so many people do just a little bit because that makes it fun.
Yeah.
Yes, wonderful.
So volunteers welcome.
Yes, very much so. And we had the same thing when we had the 4th of July show. We pulled off the 4th of July show after not having it for a number of years. We put out the call for volunteers and we had tons of help. And we had help from the town. Paul Cohen gave us help for bringing up from the DPW staff to help us bring up all the heavy stuff. And it was wonderful that we could put this on for the town of Chelmsford.
And that is a fantastic show. Every 4th of July, we have that wonderful show at the Chelmsford Center for the Arts. And I'm looking forward to it again this year. And I'm looking forward to looking at these 54 art pieces that we have in the show. So shall we get started?
Yes, let's get started.
Barbara and Elaine and a little bit of myself. I'll be talking from behind the camera. We're going to look at each piece.
Okay.
Pretty quickly because it's a 30-minute show.
Right.
Great, thank you. So shall we start over here on the left? Okay, good.
Okay, the top one is Ivan Orlansky, and that is a watercolor from, they live near the Cranberry Bogs in Chelmsford. And so he does a lot of painting from the Cranberry Bogs. It's a very nice study in the Cranberry Bogs in Chelmsford. And this next one is Kathy Cryan Hicks, who is an acrylic painter, and she also has the one of the trees on the other side.
Okay, yeah.
And if nobody has been, the Lowell Cemetery is beautiful. It is a garden cemetery in the fashion of the Green Necklace outside Boston. So take a look in the fall. It's a beautiful example of how nice it is.
Wonderful. And then over here in the center, do you want to?
Okay, so we actually have to keep track. We have a Mary Rose O'Connell, a Mary E. O'Connell, and a Deborah O'Connell. And we're so happy Mary E. O'Connell has come back after a number of years, and this is her hovering, and it's in acrylic, and above that is your friend and ours, Linda Crosslin, for oil and acrylic, but it's a poured oil. Very fun. And if you can catch it, it's got that metallic sheen.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.
Okay, our next picture is by Sabrafa, and he is on the council for the Chelmsford Cultural Council.
Oh, yeah.
He is also a great photographer, and this is one of his pieces. And then the other one that we have is, this is the other one from Kathy Cryan Hicks. That's in acrylic.
Kathy, who used to work at the library, as you know, for many years. Hi, Kathy, when you see the show. So now we'll head over here to these beautiful pieces.
This is our newest member. And her name is Miriam Gadiri Desemene. I hope I got that right. But these are watercolors. And
I get it.
other artists
I'll
are
zoom.
just truly amazed that these are watercolors. It's
Yes, like me, because it looks like a photograph. It's amazing that she was able to paint so detailed with watercolors.
Yeah.
It is truly amazing. And then I'll zoom in on the one on top.
Right, the magnolia, it's beautiful.
Magnolia flowers, right? Beautiful.
You will be able to see shortly an artist page for her on the website.
Right.
So
Oh.
the Chelmsford Art Society has a website maintained and created by Barbara.
Yeah.
And a number of our member artists have many examples of their work on these pages, so you can find out a bit more about them.
Oh, wonderful. Well, thank you. So, shall we head over to this side? And we're in the McCarthy room at the Chelmsford Library, just to remind everyone. And this show will be up until January 27th.
Yes.
So, Barbara, what are these two on the left?
Two on the left are watercolors, and they're done by Juliet Montague.
Oh, Juliet Montague.
And Julie is on the board for the Chelmsford Art Society.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you.
She also has a studio over at Western Avenue.
Oh,
on the
wonderful.
10th floor.
Wonderful. Very nice. Thank you, Julie. Oh, I know who this is. My friend Donna Berger, maybe?
And Donna Berger. So these two, this one and the other one are Donna Berger's.
And
this
that's
one is
Donna
a
Berger.
self-portrait for her. She does a lot of great photograph rendering from looking at photos and having people come and do portraits from that for family portraits and all. She does a really good job.
And for pets.
And for pets.
Yes, beautiful.
Not just Pets with Santa. She does pet portraits that are stunning.
Yes.
Yes,
She has
yes.
a studio over at the Brush Gallery.
At the Brush, yes. And Donna does amazing portraits on commission, too, if anybody's looking.
That's right.
So here we are on the other side of the McCarthy room. And this is a photo by Subrata.
That's the process.
Subrata's photo.
Yeah.
The light is glaring on it a little bit. This is a little better, but yeah, very nice photo by Subrata. And he's on the Cultural Council, did you say?
Yes, he is.
Nice.
Chelmsford Cultural
Yes.
Council.
And this nice painting is by,
Donna Gordon, another new member brought in by two friends. So yes,
Oh.
ask your friends to join. I love the comedy of this, and I keep thinking, well, maybe we should send it to the aquarium or something. They might get a kick out of it.
yeah.
And whose is this?
Oh, this is
Whose
a,
this?
I think one of the most famous artists in Chelmsford, right? No, this is by yours truly, T.C. Christiano, also known as Tom Christiano. It's a quick pastel that I did, but I posted on Facebook and it got a tremendous response from my friends. Oh, and I included it in my Christmas cards this year.
I was just going to ask.
And my brother was telling me yesterday how much he liked it. So anyway, it's just a quick pastel, but they're easy for me to do, so I do them.
Okay.
Well, I want to highlight this partially because my husband has two koi ponds at home.
He
so
does.
I just love koi pictures, and this is Jillian. Let me say her name wrong. Jillian.
Orlinsky, is it, or something?
Orlinsky,
Okay.
and it is just an amazing, unique piece for her. She really is expanding what she does and changing what she does, and that's a wonderful thing to see in our artists.
Yes.
How they just try different things and explore.
And is that acrylic?
It's acrylic.
Oh.
She also has a studio at Western Avenue on
Oh.
the 3rd floor, and right now she and her husband have a show in Westford at the Parish Arts Center.
Oh, wonderful.
So
For the
she-
month of
it was
December.
a month of
The month of December.
So go see that. She's a large breadth of work at the Parish Center right now.
Wonderful. And this one below it?
This is Esther Donlin, and she is a
Oh, Esther.
great watercolorist.
Yeah, she's very beautiful, very detailed,
Very
and
detailed.
does a
She's
great
won lot of
job.
awards with her watercolors.
Very
Great.
accomplished, very well known.
And then these two next to it?
Okay, these are two paintings that are done by Sue Littman.
Oh.
Sue has, both of these paintings happen to be from the Thanksgiving forest in Chelmsford. So if you take advantage of when Phil Stanway does the walk before Thanksgiving through the Thanksgiving forest, we have some really great open spaces in town.
Yes.
And they're great places to do our work because we have everything from the cranberry bogs to the Thanksgiving forest to other places. And so Sue had done two portraits of different time frames at the Thanksgiving forest.
And it looks like they're oils, huh?
They're
Oil
oils.
paintings.
It's an oil painting.
Well, nice, very nice.
And if you don't know where places are, I found on Facebook there are many different towns that do walks, that know there's Billerica walks, there's Chelmsford walks, there's
Yes.
Lowell walks.
Yeah.
So you can find out where things are if you don't know.
Wonderful. And this is a very nice abstract. I met this artist when I dropped off my paintings. Good. And she's very nice.
Deborah
What's her name?
Our other O'Connell.
Another O'Connell. Deborah, is it?
Deborah. Yeah. She has a real, again, the wide range. This is a tremendous abstract. And one reason we put it, because I think it pulls people in.
Yeah.
Because it's such color and movement and everything.
Yes. Yes.
Autumn's Fire.
Autumn's Fire. Nice.
Acrylic, yes.
Good title. And these two?
This one is mine.
Oh, Barbara. Hi, Barbara. Let me zoom in on that. And you want to tell us a little about it, Barbara?
This is Stream and Fall. It's from up in New Hampshire, off the Kangamangas Highway. He had done a sketch a while ago, and then I finally went ahead and looked at the photos and finished it all recently. It got done like a week ago.
Wow. And it's acrylic, it looks like?
It's an oil.
Oil, oh.
It's an oil. I don't know why it's acrylic.
Oh, it says acrylic.
It's
See,
oil.
and I could see that from behind the camera.
I have to update some of the
Oh, that's okay. And the one on top?
This pumpkin one, which is Diane Harvey.
Oh.
Diane just finished that recently, and that's also an oil.
Oh.
She's using water-based oils.
Oh, I see. Water-based, so nice.
Yes.
Very nice. And look at this one. This is amazing. This artist did another animal last year, too. She's just an amazing artist.
And she, it's stunning.
Yeah, Mary Ann's is stunning. Her artwork is
And
fantastic.
again, artists don't always think that they're that great. We have to say, Mary Ann, this is stunning.
Oh,
This
Yes, it
is
is.
stunning.
she is fantastic.
Just look
And
at the eyes. You feel like you've got the soul of the animal in the eye.
that is amazing. And in fact, just about all of our artwork is for sale, right?
Right, yes.
The reason I want to mention is because if I remember last year, she had a very reasonable price for this amazing animal painting last year. So if somebody likes this,
Yes.
they might want to come to the library and look at that and the prices of other art and maybe pick something up too as a gift or whatever.
Yeah, the price will not be on the label.
Right.
The library is not a gallery, but there will be a price list in the room.
Yes, the price list would
And
be
on our website. We
On
should
the-
have our price list up on our website.
at the ChelmsfordArtSociety.com.
And once I get all the JPEGs, I will put an online show with everybody's piece and what the prices are.
Wonderful. And it's also at the front desk probably, right? If somebody wants a price list, usually we leave some at the front desk. But anyway, you'll be surprised at how reasonable that original painting is, which took her a very long time, I'm sure. And that's Barbara Rennison's daughter. If anybody at home is wondering, you all know Barbara Rennison, so she's amazing. So, and we have two more beautiful pieces here. Oh, is this yours, Barbara?
This is mine.
Wow.
On the way to Mount Monadnock, my husband and I used to climb Mount Monadnock.
Very nice.
So that was just a photo of stop along the way up to the hike.
Very
And
nice.
The top one is by Mary E. O'Connell.
Oh, yeah.
And that is retired, getting your boat ready, coming out of this for the season.
Very nice. Very nice.
This is Esther Donlan. And
Oh, Esther, yep.
I'm not sure if I want to say pick your poison because EXO is very nice.
Yeah.
But this is by Norma von Fricken and
Oh, hi, Norma.
pastel. And if you can see, it is amazing. It looks like one of those old paintings
Yes.
you see at the Museum of Fine Arts. The detail in pastel is astounding.
And that it must be under glass, right?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Oh, good, but must be non-reflective glass because
Yes.
it was good. That's good. Oh, nice.
This one here is by Diane Harvey, and again, it's an oil, water-based oil, and it's one of the churches decorated for Christmas.
Very nice.
And I don't know if everyone is familiar with this, but the Merrimack Repertory Theater has artists at Western Ave Studios. They create art to reflect the current theater production. So this was for a past theater production called American Folk Centers, and it's by Ivan Orlinsky.
That'd be great. Thank you. Oh, and I know this lady. She's amazing.
I love this. These are jewel box pictures of flowers. Just the detail she achieves is astounding.
Yes.
Janet Klingerman Hassau is an amazing, accomplished artist.
Yes.
Has won a number of awards.
Yes, very nice, Janet.
And then,
Look at this one.
photographer. One of Tom's pastel owls.
Yep, and I'll explain a little bit. Sometimes I like to paint expressionistically. It's like post-impressionism or whatever with lines. Like Van Gogh used to use all these different lines. So I like to have my own style. I like to paint owls a lot, as you may know. And I've sold a number of them. So hopefully I'll sell this one too at the show.
And this is by Kuchan Sao.
A photo, right? Yeah.
Photo.
Yeah.
He can capture amazing photos, and he told me a lot of them are right out his kitchen window.
So this one is by Deborah O'Connell. So we have both of the O'Connell pieces on the same wall. And you go from her contemporary piece to a very realistic sort of impressionistic piece here of some marshes. And that one's done in pastel. And the other one up here is by Norma von Fricken. And Norma is done out of poppies done in oil.
Nice.
I'm sorry, not poppies, peonies. Got the wrong flower there.
Great, great.
So, yep, we've hit my art. And what I like, and I was telling stories about this because every artist has this story where when you submit, very often shows are jury, which means you get voted in and you may or may not get your piece accepted.
Yeah.
Very often the piece you love doesn't get in. The one you don't think is going to get in gets in. Well, I love this one.
Okay. I
didn't think it would get in. It got into Rockport.
And it won an award at Rockport.
That's right. It got an honorable mention. So this, I just loved focusing it on fire.
Yeah.
But this is in that koi garden I mentioned earlier. So that's Goyen, Goddess of Mercy.
Oh.
So and photography, as you know, Tom, takes a long time. It took a long time to get that to look like that.
Yes.
Barbara and I were talking about the cost of paint versus the cost of paper,
Yeah.
or even my ink. My ink I can't get at Best Buy.
And
So that also is Kuchan Sao, and probably butchering the pronunciation of that. But again, his beautiful bluebird. And this is, again, a new member, Donna Gordon.
Oh, Donna Gordon,
A really fun, half abstract.
It looks like a dream that you're dreaming, a dreamscape or something.
yeah. Nice. So we have a couple of abstracts here.
We have abstracts, and these are orthas. And Ortha always surprises us with the abstract design that she does. And they're always so unique and unique colors each time.
And what's her last name? Or
Splingard.
Swingard. I see. Yeah.
And I think she's a very, very known, her style is known in this area because she's just been a strong abstract presence for many years. We have a few more out in the hallway.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Now we go in the hallway.
All the pictures that you see in here are for sale.
Well,
Most.
And we have
most
about
of them.
we have about 10 minutes left in our video.
Now this could be probably a glare. Is there a glare here?
No, it's okay. Yeah. So you want to start with the one on the left?
Okay, these are both by the same artist.
Yeah.
These are Jim Ritchie, and one is his painting, and this is the painting of his wife.
Yeah, that he painted of his wife.
Yes.
And a lot of people at home may know Jim because he's the guy he had Chester the motor dog. He rode about like 60,000 miles on a motorcycle with his dog on the motorcycle with him. Unfortunately, Chester passed away very recently. So Jim is devastated, but we talked about it when we dropped off our paintings. So he's a great artist. He was a professional in the art field, teaching it for many years.
And he came back to painting in oil after 30 years.
Yes.
After 30 years, oh, I wish he continued. But he was teaching too, I think. And
Yes, he was.
he was involved in the arts.
Yes, he was.
But quite an interesting life to go on a motorcycle all those miles with his dog. And who were these by?
This is Bob Stegmeyer.
Oh, I know Bob.
Yes.
Hi, Bob.
He's a well-known professional photographer in the area.
Is it? Yeah.
And these are two beautiful nature studies out in Albuquerque.
Albuquerque, New Mexico. Nice.
Yeah.
You found some water out there. That's good.
People don't know you can print on metal.
Yes, nice. Came out good. And now we're going to by the front entrance of the library. And
Sorry.
so we'll start on the right here.
Oh, sure. Many people probably know Trina Teal or Kathy
Yes.
Teal.
Kathy Teal.
So these are two wonderful studies. She often does sailboats, but I love to see these pictures of houses because she just really makes you feel like you can walk into the picture.
I believe that one is in Chelmsford. That's the.
Oh, that's the Bear Pine Homestead.
Yeah, that's the homestead
Up
in
on top
Chelmsford.
there. See that? The homestead.
Right.
Hi, Trina. And then I'll get a close-up of... This looks like maybe the other side of the homestead.
So I think they're both there.
On the right side, and this lower one. Great, great. Very nice, Trina. And this is my friend Linda
This is her
Crossland.
friend Mountain Pass that she's done another acrylic pour.
A pouring painting, which is a new thing, but she's one of the few artists who've done pouring with their artwork here today.
Right.
Yeah, she chooses the best colors too and does
She
it.
likes blues. A lot of blues that she works with.
Yes, very nice.
She likes blues.
I'm recreating the label for this one, but this is our member Stan Sundstrom. Do you hear what I hear? I just love that. For some of the lovely deer that visit us in the winter.
Yes, nice, nice.
And this is by Mary Ann Peterson. And one of these is the acrylic, and the other one is a mixed media picture. Both of these pictures are from
And what's her name again?
Mary Ann Peterson.
Mary Ann Peterson. She's a member as well.
a new
right?
member.
She's
A new member, I see.
So this is the first time she's shown with the Chelmsford Art
I
Society.
see, nice.
Yes, new members, I get very excited when
Yes.
they enter shows for the first time because it is such a big deal to put your own creation
Yeah.
out into public view. And I just want them to know how much we appreciate that.
Yes.
And then the last one over here is by Lee Fortier. And both of these pictures are by Lee. Lee is a well-known photographer, so the dahlias are spectacular. This dahlia picture is spectacular, and that's a photograph. And this one is an acrylic.
Yes, he now is doing both photography and acrylic, and the detail he manages to get on
yes.
this makes it look like a picture,
Yes.
a photo.
Like-
I'm sorry.
We were talking about using a brush that was so fine, like very, very fine.
Oh, he painted that,
Yes,
huh?
he painted this one.
Yeah.
But the top one is a photo.
Photo.
Yeah, so Lee's getting into more painting now in
Yes.
addition to the photography, which is great. Good job, Lee. So,
that's their show this year.
Yeah. So this year, we have something coming up in September, right? A demonstration coming up
January?
January.
in January.
Not September, January. We have.
I've lost months, Tom. Don't do this.
Don't rewind on me. So in January, we have a speaker here at the library. Jim Higgins is going to be doing a presentation on creating a movie on a budget, a very small budget. He's going to be doing an indie movie presentation for us. And then we also have speakers in February, March, April, May, and all the way to May. So each month, look at the calendar on the Chelmsford Art Society page, and we'll be highlighting who we're going to be having that month for a demonstration. And all of our demonstrations are going to be done where we're going to have a live audience, but if you can't feel uncomfortable coming in or it's late at night and you don't want to drive, they will all be streamed too. And the presentation here at the library will be streamed too.
And it's going to be in the afternoon, you said,
The
right?
one at the library is going to be in the afternoon too.
Did you say the date? Is it the 21st?
21st.
And maybe we'll have the reception then too for this art show?
Yeah, we are
Maybe?
working on a chance for people to meet and greet the artists. So this is a holiday show and sale.
Yeah.
But we also know that it's going to be a great chance for people to see the artists, get to know who they are, as well as enjoy their art. So we will announce that on our website
Wonderful.
and in local news media.
And so again, we have about 54 something pieces in this art show.
Yes.
And we're all members of the Chelmsford Art Society, right? Who
Correct.
are in
This
this.
is a
There should be.
This is a
There's member show.
only.
And that's a benefit of membership, is free entry into this show.
Yes, wonderful. And we did this video last year too of the show we had last year. So if anyone would like to see that, they could go to my YouTube channel, Tom Christiano, and just scroll down to the Chelmsford news shows until a year ago. You'll see Elaine and Barbara and myself doing the same thing.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
wonderful.
Groundhog Day, we're here again.
I know. Thank you,
Thank you very
Tom.
much. Thank you for
Thank
doing
you.
Oh, my pleasure. And I thought since we have a minute, I'm going to we'll do a video of the library to show the people who haven't been at the Chelmsford Library what it looks like. So this is like one of the main rooms in the Chelmsford Library. And look there's a beautiful stained glass piece up here in front of this reading room. Could you see that? With a lot of Chelmsford things on it, on the stained glass. And here's a couple of our workers there at the library, the librarians. And downstairs at the library is the administration room and nonfiction and young adult. Books are all downstairs. You could see that with the sign here. And over on the right, on the first floor, the main floor, we have the children's room of the library. And I'll just take a quick walk over here. Here's the outside of the children's room. And you could see the beautiful mural here on a bunch of murals on the walls. It's a beautiful children's room, huh? And look at these beautiful, like, tile work on here. I wonder who did these pieces. Oh, it's over here. There's a sign over here in the children's room who did these pieces. They're very nice. And there's more murals. So thanks again for watching our video of the Chelmsford Art Society's Members Art Show at the Chelmsford Library. It's taking place now in December 2022 until January 27th, 2023. Thanks for watching. I'm Tom Christiano. Ciao.